Right, Marvel Rivals Season 7 patch notes. We already did the dev blog. We already saw the trailer. Let's watch. Let's read. Here we go. The balance post for the 20th. It came out today. It's written today. It comes out the 20th. The multiverse is... excuse me. The multiverse is shifting rivals in this update. The pace of ultimate abilities is slowing down for everyone. So expect more calculated clashes and less ult spam moments. Vanguards, Duelists, and Strategists each gets their own tweak to keep the battlefield thrilling but fair. Plus, some iconic team-ups are evolving or being retired, paving the way for new combos. Let's dive into the details. Adjustment, global changes. We saw this in a trailer. Let's see. The charge rate for ultimate abilities has been nerfed across the board. Our aim is to keep the core combat fun and dynamic while dialing back those rapid-fire ultimates. This will also lower the baseline strength of triple strategist compositions without compromising the core combat experience. Nice. Based on game data, around 80% of ultimate ability energy comes from damage or healing conversion. That means the charge rate reduction is nearly equal for Vanguard's, Duelists, and Strategists at about a 20% drop across the board. This keeps the playing field balanced and ensures your big moves feel earned. Vanguard and Duelist reduce damage to energy conversion from 90 to 70, reduce passive ultimate ability energy regen from 12 to 11. Strategist, reduce damage healing to energy from 90 to 75, reduce passive from 12 to 8. Time to plan your ultimates and not just spam them. Okay, cool. Let's figure it out. Vanguard, Angela. Wow, that's a lot of changes. Okay, let's open up the heroes in a new tab, maybe, if it'll let me. Heroes. As per usual, we always want to open this up because the names are goofy and we want to know exactly what we're talking about. Abilities. Heaven Sent Pressure, Grounded Precision. Angela is fiercer on the ground, but less pesky in flight. I don't like that. Her ultimate ability, damage, and control have been slightly hit. Reduce Seraphic Soar's attack charge to Spear of Icarus conversion. See, this is why we open it up. Seraphic Soar. Hello? Spear of Icarus. What is Seraphic Soar's attack charge? Spear of Icarus. Increase bonus damage at full charge from 15 to 20. So she does more damage with her left click when it's charged. Charge damage conversion ratio, 45%. The passive? Okay, let's see. Passive. Seraphic Soar. Maintain forward speed faster than that. Okay. Passive energy gain during glide. Okay, so she has to fly longer to get the charge, but when she gets the charge, it does 5 more damage. Okay. So instead of doing 60 damage, now it does 65 damage. That just seems like a nerf overall. That's annoying. Increase the shielded stance damage to charge conversion from 20. So they're encouraging people to be in the shielded stance. Block more. Okay. Increases Assassin's charge cooldown from 3 seconds to 6 seconds. Reduce max charge time from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. I mean... okay. Increase Axis of Icar's bonus health to self from 40 to 50 and from 20 to 25 for allies after landing Divine Judgment. Alright, so this is her E, right? When she jumps down. Increase Heaven's ultimate ability, Spirit Throw damage from 10 to 40. Reduce Spear health from 800 to 650. I feel like they just want to encourage you to brawl, which is exactly what I was about to say. Like, Angela... Now, there's a caveat here, but let me say it first. Angela is unique because she's not just a brawl tank, right? She is different, and so she plays different, and she feels different, and playing against her feels different, which I think is a good thing. And so the fact that they're removing her uniqueness and trying to put her more into the brawl style, the brawl play style, I don't agree with. The caveat is she's annoying to play against, right? People don't like getting kidnapped, especially tank. And so maybe that's what they're aiming at. They're like, okay, this character is annoying. Like, being a mag and getting kidnapped by Angela doesn't feel good, and it's just bad. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's like you're not even going to push people very far, and then, like, you're going to be stuck. So, I don't know. I agree. I don't like this change. I understand where they're coming from. They're trying to make it her less annoying to play against. I don't think this is the right direction. That being said, I haven't thought deeply enough about how I would actually go about making her less annoying to play with. We'll see. Captain America. Let me go a little bit slower, please. Now a little smoother when running up on your left. Cap's shield work also gets smoother during sprints, but his ultimate gives a little less energy. Okay, let's switch on over to Captain America. When leading dash is set to toggle, okay, that should just be his thing, right? Leading dash, so his sprint. When it's set to toggle, Captain America's last 4 ranged sentinel strike shields won't be interrupted by leading dash. Is interrupted? That's currently interrupted? What? Am I stupid? Hang on. Hang on. So they're talking about when you get the shield throw. So you hit them twice. They removed the animation cancel on Captain America? I'm pissed. This is a terrible change. This makes this character unplayable. When leading dash is set to toggle, Captain America's last 4 ranged sentinel strike shield throws won't be interrupted by leading dash. Only for the hold version? So now it's just going to work like it does with the hold version. Why? What is the point of this? This is such a terrible change. Okay. Hold to dash. So if I'm holding it... Wait. Okay, now I'm holding it. You literally just... Now you have to hold it. Why would they do this? It's so annoying. That's so annoying. Now I have to hold it all the time. They literally just said, hey, you guys, I know you like quality of life changes. We're undoing a quality of life change. This is stupid. This is the worst. Okay, anyway. God, this is one of the worst changes they've ever had in the entire game. In the history of the game, this is one of the worst changes. Because it's literally like, it just makes the game more annoying to play. That's it. Reduce the ultimate ability energy charge effect for allies from 30 to 20%. Unless this is like worded incorrectly, this is terrible. And I'm pissed. I'm fine with this change. This needed to happen, but this is stupid. Okay. Deadpool. The hardiest merc takes a breath. Survivability and ultimate frequency are slightly nerfed to match the new ultimate efficiency. Reduce Deadpool in your area damage reduction. So he's a little bit easier to kill. Increases the cooldown from 45 to 60. Fine, I don't even care. Do you think they mean upon startup? I don't know. Okay, strange. The shield bends slightly. The Sorcerer Supreme defenses are slightly dialed down. Reduce the shield value of health of Servant from 800 to 700. I guess. Yes. Alright, Emma Frost. Diamond hard choices, deadlier payoffs. The White Gleam's diamond form dims a bit, but Emma's ultimate shines brighter. Reduced diamond form damage reduction. Why? Why? It already was terrible. Dude, what? Adjust psionic. Her ultimate damage fall off at 30 from 50 to 70. Gain 20% damage reduction during the ability. I don't like it. I don't like it. The ult is one of Emma's like least interesting things. I mean, I guess it's like this is fine, but this is just not needed. This is stupid again. Also, I'm very tilted from this Captain America thing. Ugh. Okay. Hulk, please, for the love of God. Okay. Puny cooldowns. The big green disruptor is even better at charging his ultimate. Smash with style. Increase indestructible garb. Absorb damage to ultimate ability charge conversion rate from 100% to 130%. So now, when he bubbles, he gets more ult charge. That's fine. Gamma Burst gains 2 charges. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? What? That's right click? Gamma Burst gains 2 charges? You have 2 right clicks? Each with 6-second cooldown. Reduce single hit damage from 75 to 65. Reduce Gamma Burst cooldown after each. Bro, that's crazy. This is huge. That's a big buff for Hulk. Will it change anything? Probably not, because his problem is CC, not damage, but we'll see. This one I'm hopeful for. I'm a little hopeful for this. This is good. Okay. All right. Next. Magneto. Master of Magnetism, Master of the Lane. Magneto gets slightly tougher in lane pressure and deadlier with his ultimate. Oh, God. I'm so mad. I'm still so tilted. Nothing can calm me down. Okay. Increases Metal Bulwark cooldown. Metal Bulwark. So this is his ally shield. Increase cooldown from 12 to 15 seconds. Reduce the cooldown on his self bubble. Okay. All right. Fair enough. So you're making Magneto a little more self-reliant and not as helpful. This strengthens dive and weakens supports. Fine. Hulk buff might be worth the death of Cap. I don't think so. Because it's not gonna kill. It's not gonna be good enough to make Hulk usable, in my opinion. Increase his ultimate ability projectile speed from 30 to 45. I like that change. That's good. Okay with that. I'm fine with this. Duelist, BP. Oh boy, the community is going to throw a fit depending on this next sentence. Wakanda forever and faster. T'Challa's agility is off the charts. No cooldown for jumping after detaching from a wall. Okay. What? Fair enough. I'm sure BP mains will use this to great effect. Whatever. That's I don't even care. Blade. No funerals for the blade. Blade's up close combat is boosted and his range attacks are slightly snappier. All right. Increase Hunter's shotgun projectile speed. Okay. Easier to land shots. Increases Ancestral Sword attack range. So he doesn't have to be as close. Fine. Bloodline Awakening new effect. All right. Now we got to go over there. Where's Blade? Bloodline Awakening. All right. Gotcha. So his E. Excess lifesteal now grants bonus health. Max 75. Conversion rate 50%. Increase. So he's tankier. So they made him tankier. He doesn't have to be as close. And then his ultimate lifesteal effect now works without switching to Bloodline Awakening and also converts to bonus health. They just made Blade tankier. This is not the way to do it. I wish Blade was not harder to kill. I want him to do more damage. It's just kind of like a misdirection, you know? Okay, Daredevil. Devil's in the details. And the nurse. Daredevil's damage and tankiness are toned down just a bit. Reduce the devil chain end damage. Reduce the devil chain's bonus max health. Okay. Reduce the psionic pursuit damage reduction from 20% to 10%. This sounds fine. This sounds fine. I think it's okay, I guess. It's like, this is just kind of necessary because they're nerfing supports. This is a bone to the supports of like, hey, not everything is terrible. Or supposedly. Maybe they're not even doing that. I don't know. Deadpool Duelist. Okay. Dual pool. Harder to KO. Slower to ult. Survivability slightly up. And ultimate frequency is slightly nerfed to match new. Increase base health. I don't know. This is silly to me. This is eh. Elsa pays a heavier price upon defeat, and her survivability drops a tad. Okay. Reduced instinct locked upon defeat from 1 stack to 2 stacks. I think it should be all 3, but that's just me. But it's a step in the right direction. Fine. Reduce Ruthless Pursuit and Helix Advanced bonus health from 40 to 30. This is not enough. This is not enough. This needs to be halved. It's a step in the right direction, though. I like the direction they're going with this. Almost there. Maybe combined with other things, that'll be enough. Yeah. Hawkeye. Reduce base health from... Okay. Hawkeye gets a slap on the wrist. Whatever. Will that matter? No. Oh, Human Torch. Hang on. More uptime, more burn. Johnny's ammo recovery is hotter than ever. More tweaks coming in season 7.5. Interesting. Instantly recover all fire cluster ammo energy after not using blaze cluster for 1 second. Hold on. That's interesting. This is more like quality of life. It's not a direct buff, I don't think. Okay, so his fire cluster is left click after not using blazing cluster. That's fine. Legitimately don't know why it ever existed. Has always felt like he should just have a gun in his blood. How he's designed? Yeah. Okay, this is a bone to Human Torch, and hopefully the extra stuff in Season 5 will be nice. You could spam primary? Not really. You have to... Basically, you can... It's faster to alternate between left click and right click. Because the way Torch kind of works right now is you use all your right clicks, and then you use all your left clicks, and then you use all your right clicks, and you use all your left clicks. But it doesn't quite work out that way, and so you have to kind of manage it. Now it will just be straight up like that, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think this really solves the problem of Torch. Like, again, it's just like not in the right direction. But it's something, so I'll take it. Okay, Iron Man. Systems online, overclock stabilized. Tony's staying power and ability get a boost. Armor overdrive new effect. Each KO while armor overdrive is active extends its duration by 2 seconds. Yeah, that's interesting. Reduce armor startup time? Okay, that's big. That's nice. This is good. This is like quality of life stuff. Doesn't seem broken. Just seems interesting. Seems fine. Magic. Okay. Sharper feel. Fairer poke. Ileana's poke capacity has been slightly reduced, but enjoys smoother ability execution. Increases. Hang on. I don't know magic's names. Alright. Umbral Incursion hitbox. So her dash hitbox. Radius in both normal and Dark Shroud forms from... That's double the size! Wow. Because that's the radius. That's crazy. Okay, hang on. So, like, if the radius was... Or... What is it? 0.45? 0.45? Now the radius. So radius of a circle. Hang on. Radius is like this. Right here, right? This is the radius. So if we have a circle that's this long twice, right? So if it was this, now in proportion, it would be 1, which would be almost double. And so the circle would be big. We can't see anything. Okay, hang on. I have to redo it. It was a terrible drawing anyway. Thank you. All right. So we have radius of a circle, right? Circle. This is an oval, but whatever. This is the radius, all right? So we have 4.5, and then we have 1.0, which is just double, right? And so if we take that and we draw the circle around it, yeah, as good as I can draw. It's like double. It's huge. Still nothing. Why is it nothing? Oh, because that's why. I see. Dang it! Ugh. Bro, this is terrible. Okay. Anyway, circle, radius, old one, new one. Actually, massive. This is the quickest I can make it. There you go. It's gonna be huge. Firefox. Maybe just do the monitor instead. Okay, reduce normal form magic slash max charge damage ratio 2 to 1.8. That is a lot of words. Magic slash. Okay, magic slash. Is that a right click? Magic slash. Word projectile. Max charge damage ratio. So max damage goes from 90 to 81. Okay. And the startup time gets a little buff. That's really nice. So the thing with this is this number is essentially meaningless to us. All that matters is, does it affect breakpoints? Will this kill all of her combos or not? I can't use dash now to escape close encounters. Fair. You're not just going to snag on someone and get killed? Interesting. They'll make it more consistent, though. Magic mains complain about Elsa's dash radius being so wide so they buff magic radius, but lower the damage. I'm more than happy with this. It's interesting. Makes it more consistent, but I don't know. I think her 275 one doesn't work now. Yeah, that would make sense, because she loses 9 damage. But Hawkeye is now out of that range, so... I don't know. Magic's going to be an interesting one that we have to see in game, I think. Psylocke. Butterfly power. Psylocke's combat capability is slightly increased. Increases psionic crossbow cooldown reduction to other abilities hit from 2.5 to 3. Nice. Increases wing shurikens damage on throw and return from 8 to 9. So she gets a slight buff to like a little bit to uptime and a little bit to damage of her primary. This might actually make good size kind of crazy. Yeah, it'll speed her up a lot. That's nice. It is extra uptime. Scarlet Witch. This is another one that we just have to see how it actually plays in game, I think. Close-up chaos, mid-range management. Damage at close and mid-range is more balanced. Her chaos control will inflict greater damage upon nearby foes. Wait, what? Scarlet Witch. Okay, so chaos control now has damage fall off. Her left click has damage fall off now? Starting at 10 meters and dropping to 90% at max range. Oh, okay. That's like nothing. Increase base damage from 80 to 85. What? This is like... This is... So basically, this is a buff. It does the same amount of damage at range. No, I guess it's slightly less damage at range and slightly more damage up close. So they want Scarlet Witch to play up close. Increase the charge to Synthonian Burst by Chaos Control hits from 0.1 to 0.15. And so now she does more right clicks. Okay, I like that. The right click at least takes some skill. Some skill. Dude, that's so weird. BP got a nothing burger and Scarlet Witch got a nothing pickle. Interesting. Maybe they want her to die? Maybe. I don't know. At least they're doing something. They're addressing, but it's a nothing burger, I think. Winter Soldier. Less splash, more mash. Bucky's range damage gets trimmed. Reduce his spell field damage on hit from 65 to 55. Okay. Again, another nothing burger. Bucky loses 10 damage on his, what is this, his E? No, it's his left click. Okay. Projectile damage is 75. Spell field does 65. It has to be more precise. Fair enough. I don't know. That's stupid. This whole patch is stupid. Deadpool. So heal pool. Ultimate frequency is slightly nerfed. Okay, we expected that. Nothing new. Gambit. Okay, team buffs redealt. Remy's ultimate buffs for the team are toned down, but team damage slightly goes up. Reduce ultimate ability, ultimate charge acceleration to your allies from 30 to 20%. Thank God! Reduce movement boost bonus from 50 to 40. Yay! Increase additional single target explosive damage, enhanced damage ratio from 20 to 25. Okay, I like this. We have a good buff, guys, or a good nerf. One line of this whole patch notes is actually good. Holy shit. You're right! Phoenix didn't get touched! Caesar, you just killed my joy of the Gambit nerf. Invisible Woman. Less healing in the fray, better reset out of it. Sue's self-healing during combat is nerfed, but her out-of-combat recovery gets a boost. Reduce Guardian Shield healing from 25 to 15? Increases healing over time during covert advance from 20 to 30. So we literally just watched a game where the shield like wasn't really doing much. Like, it already wasn't healing a lot. I don't know. Weird. It's just weird. Okay, Luna. Idle Aura new effect. Idle Aura. It's a whole new ability, huh? Passive? Idle Aura? Number 1 idle? Idle Aura. Reduce Ice Arts cooldown. Ice Arts? Okay. Reduce your clap cooldown by 2 seconds whenever a hero takes part in a KO. Oh! Hey, that's actually a kind of cool one. I think it's fine. Every Invis nerf has been to fix the issue of self-shield. Just remove the self-shield. Her whole design has been worked since they added it and they're trying to work around it. Yeah, I think you guys are right. That makes the most sense. It's just annoying that it's there and like... So, okay, looking at it through that lens, this makes sense then because you don't use the Guardian Shield, you use your covert advance healing to heal yourself. But like, now you're making it not useful for dive characters and flyers though. Like, Torch is already terrible and the only good thing he has for him is the Invis Shield. And now it's worse. So, I don't know. No, the shield is brutal. Alright. Team up abilities. Doesn't affect Torch at all, though? Wait, no, it does. Reduce Guardian Shield healing. Is that only her self? Like her self-healing? Maybe I read. Hang on. Guardian Shield is her right click. Ah, gotcha. Okay, then it's fine. Okay, I misread that then. You're right. So it's only on her, which is good. Then that's fine. I'm completely wrong about this. You guys are right. Okay, this looks much better now. I like the direction of this change then. Gotcha. So what this is saying is 50 health per second is to other people, and to herself it's only 25. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you for correcting that. Team ups. Adam Warlock and Luna Snow is gone. Jeff Nato is gone. We saw these. Okay. I don't know, dude. This patch is a big, like... We have to split this patch into two different things for it to make sense. We have the character changes, and then we have the gameplay changes, right? Or the game... The overall game changes. So character specific, game overall changes. Game overall changes, I think this was a big win. I think this is all. I think that was great. I think the idea behind it's good. I think they're incentivizing the right thing. I think they're attacking the problem in a good way. I think that's great. The character changes themselves are pretty much almost all misses. Angela, complete miss. Captain America, if the translation's correct, dog water. Absolutely terrible. Hank Bolt, fine. Strange, eh. Emma Frost, bad change. Hulk is nice, but I don't think it's going to help. Magneto is fine. I don't know if he needed it. This is a nothing burger. This is the wrong direction. They're just going to make Blade another Mr. Fantastic, which is stupid. Daredevil, this is fine. Duelist, again, wrong direction. Giving him more survivability. You want him to do more damage. Not more survivability, because you could just go play tank pool. Elsa, this one was pretty good. This was one of the only good ones. Hawkeye, eh. Torch, eh. Iron Man, quality of life, decent, not game breaking. Magic, depends on breakpoints, we'll see. Psylocke, depends on breakpoints, we'll see. Scarlet Witch, basically a nothing burger. Interesting. Winter Soldier, nothing burger, whatever. I don't know. I don't know, dude. The Gambit nerf was really good. No Phoenix nerf. Like, let's just look at the hero list. Look at all these heroes. Adam, no change, that's fine. Angela, bad changes. Nothing burger, no changes. Meh, wrong direction. Gutted. Cloak and Dagger, no changes. Meh. Like, Groot doesn't get changed at all. How are you going to nerf Doctor Strange and Emma, but not Groot? Hawkeye, nothing. Hela is fine. I cannot believe they didn't touch Phoenix. Like, that's insane. Oh, dude. Moon Knight needs an ult nerf. He needs an ult nerf, for sure. He needs one for himself, not just an overall one. Storm needs changes. She needs buffs. Scarlet Witch, she just needs her primary and secondary fire reworked completely, and then that character will be fun. But right now, it's just not. I don't know, man. Like they want tank players to quit. Yeah, this is just stupid. Yeah, Widow is a character design problem. Same thing with Hawkeye. It's a character design problem. Any character like that is a glass cannon is just not fun to play against. I don't know, man. Today was a complete emotional roller coaster. Like, it started off so good. It was going so well, and then the patch notes actually dropped, and it's just like, what the... This is, again, if this change for Captain America is not like a mistranslation, this is one of the worst changes in history. So please, please, for the love of God. I don't know, man. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down in the comments if I'm over-exaggerating or whatever. This was just terrible. Take care. God bless. See you guys next time. Bye.